So going into part 2 of our What to Eat book is produce. So what is fresh? Fresh is relative. The FDA says fresh foods have to be raw, never frozen or heated, and with no added preservatives. But even fresh fruits and vegetables are often subjected to processing before they reach the grocery store shelf. In grocery store terms, fresh refers to food that spoils faster than others. It does not mean foods were picked earlier that day or even earlier that week. You will want to know where your produce comes from. Okay, that's what's going to tell you how fresh it is. Knowing this lets you make some guesses again about freshness, taste, and nutritional value. The flavor of fruits and veggies certainly depends on freshness, but it also depends on variety and the production methods. Grocery store raspberries are a case in point. At a pick your own, varieties are bursting with flavor. They kind of sometimes will turn your hands red when you're picking them. Whereas Driscoll raspberries are bred for perfect berry architecture and the ability to withstand thousands of food miles and are picked before they're actually fully ripe. They look and taste like raspberries, but the flavor lacks the intensity and complexity of eating them freshly picked or even a few days prior. Commercial growers consider taste as only one desirable characteristic among others, such as shape, size, firmness, color, and resistance to pests. So what about organic produce? The most attractive feature of organics to the food industry is this: customers are willing to pay more for organic foods. It's easy to understand why any big food company would want to get into this business, but it doesn't always mean better. I'm going to repeat that. Organic does not necessarily mean better. Wash your fruits and vegetables with baking soda or wash your fruits and vegetables with white vinegar. Do not mix the baking soda and the white vinegar together and then wash everything. It doesn't work that way. That reaction cancels out everything that you're trying to do. So here's the deal. If you eat any fruits and veggies at all, you get your nutrients. You can get all your nutrients you cannot get easily from other foods. These foods are loaded with substances that do good things for your health. Fruits and veggies are a main source of vitamin C, folate, beta-carotene, and they provide half the fiber in American diets, the other half coming from grains. They also contain varying phytonutrients, which are the chemicals in plants that singly and together protect against disease. The author concludes that all fruits and veggies have something good about them, even though some have more of one good thing and others have more of another good thing. That is why we as nutritionists are always telling you to eat a variety of foods. It's the mix that is most beneficial and most protective. From a health perspective, fruits and veggies are good to eat whether they're organic or not. If the price of organics is a barrier, go ahead and keep buying conventional produce instead. Conventionally grown produce offers plenty of health benefits to people. Does price matter? Of course it does. The price of organics is more of a political choice here. When you choose organics, you're voting with your fork for a planet with fewer pesticides, richer soil, and cleaner water supplies. All better in the long run. When you choose locally grown produce, so when those farmer markets are coming back pretty soon here, you're voting for conservation of fuel resources and economic viability of local communities, along with freshness and better taste. Once you consider such things, the choices in the produce section are kind of a lot easier to make. So the priorities are, and it's based on, also is really truly based on affordability. 1, organic and locally grown. That's your best option. 2 is organic. 3 is conventional but locally grown. And 4 is conventional. I lay more in numbers 3 and numbers 4 because in this economy, things are expensive. If you have any questions on part 2 produce, please feel free to drop a comment below.